Like this spot right here is becoming my favorite place to film in my apartment. I just feel so cozy, like sitting on the ground, having a chit chat with y'all. Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If you don't know who I am, hello. This is my channel, Roam with Rach. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about healthy habits, okay? I've been trying to instill healthy habits into my life this year. I feel like it all kind of started when I saw this quote, and the quote basically read, "You are what you do every single day." I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I always have these thoughts and ideas in my brain of things that I would like to do, someone I would like to be, without actually implementing them in my life. I would like to be someone who goes on a walk every day. I would like to be someone who goes to the gym. I'd like to be someone who eats healthier. Without actually implementing this into your life, it's kind of just pointless. And I know, very obvious. Of course, you need to do the healthy habits in order to live the healthy life. But I think people lose sight of that in the day-to-day. So I wanted to make sure that these healthy habits were things that I was implementing into my routine. And once they were in my routine and they were second nature to me, then they would be who I am. I kind of started off this process by imagining my ideal self, okay? Like, what does my ideal self look like? How does she dress? What does she do every day? What does she eat? What does she read? What does she watch? Right? What are her habits? And then from there, I kind of focused on things that I wanted to focus my energy on and implemented those habits into my routine slowly but surely. Now, this is a process. Don't get mad at yourself if you're not like perfect every single day. For me, it was kind of like fine-tuning where it fits into my routine the nicest, and then making myself do it. It was really effective having like a morning routine, a daytime routine, and a nighttime routine. And I also really love check boxes. So I would give myself like a check box for each thing. I know I'm only human, so there's 7 days in the week. Every single week I would give myself a check box of 4, because I figure if I'm doing these things 4 out of 7 days of the week at least, that's pretty dang good. Like, that's most of my life. Obviously, the better I got at my routines, the more I would do them, way more than 4 times, but I thought that was a good goal and a place to start. And then I kind of fine-tuned my routine. Like, I was like, this doesn't really work in the morning. I'd rather do that at night, or vice versa, or maybe in the daytime, right? And now, after doing this for a couple months, I feel like I've gotten my routines down pat, and I feel a lot healthier and happier and better. I wanted to kind of talk about and go through routines that I think a lot of people can benefit from. And then maybe this can give you some motivation, whether you want to do the routine or not, or it can give you motivation to a different routine that you would like to instill. Okay, the first habit that I really worked on this year was flossing. I'm sure a lot of people can relate when they go to the dentist and their dentist tells them to floss, and they're like, yeah, sure, and then they floss for like a couple days, and they get tired of it and bored of it and forget about it until your next dentist checkup, and your dentist is like, girl, you need to floss. You've got gingivitis. That's what was happening to me. And so I was like, enough is enough, Rachel. Like, your oral health is so important to you and your well-being and everything. And so I was like, you need to cut it out, and you need to floss. I added that to my checkbox in part of my morning routine. I like to floss in the morning. It's just easier for me. I have motivation in the morning. I'm not tired. I'm good to go. The next routine is super fun. So I, a couple months ago, got a trampoline. I'm looking over here because my trampoline is stored right over here in my apartment. I wanted to make sure I was doing more cardio, but I was also intrigued by the idea of lymphatic drainage, and both of which you can do on a trampoline. They call like a solo trampoline a rebounder, and so they say that rebounding for like 10 minutes a day is equivalent to running for 30 minutes in forms of cardio wise. So I thought that was really cool. I was like, I love jumping on a trampoline. I think this would be super fun. You virtually cannot be sad when you're on a trampoline. I found that when I jump on my trampoline in the morning, my mood is better. There's also a lot of fun workout videos that you can find on YouTube. So I also will like watch little workout videos some days if I want someone to guide me through. I highly recommend trampolining. I know it sounds so silly. It's silly, but it's fun, okay? It's like an easy, fun, joyful workout that you can add to your routine. The next thing, since we're on the topic of working out, is going to the gym. I feel like I've been so good at going to the gym lately. I go 4 times a week. I never miss a day. I just kind of set at the beginning of the week which days I'm going to go because I have such a busy schedule and I work multiple different jobs. That's what works best for me. And also because the morning of, you're like, do I want to go to the gym today? Do I not? If you've already planned it into your routine, you're like, I'm going. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts, right? Obviously, take it easy some days if you get to the gym and you're feeling really tired, maybe doing an easier workout, maybe doing some stretching, but just getting yourself to the gym and getting into that practice and that habit of just being there is so good for you. For me, I like to work out and do weight training because I know it's good for your bones and your muscles and all that jazz. And then I also like to do yoga a couple times a week as well. Any way that you're moving your body is amazing. Just figure out what works for you. The next habit that I absolutely love, this one was so easy for me to instill because I missed it so much as a kid, reading, okay? I loved to read so much as a kid. When I was in university, I kind of fell off because I was just really busy doing schoolwork all the time. I was like, I don't want to look at another book. But now that I'm done university, I really love reading for pleasure. My favorite kind of genres to read, I love reading like an action or a thriller. I've recently gotten to some fantasy, you know. I have been an ACOTAR girly. But then I also love reading self-help books, self-development books, like those kind of get your brain thinking and get you to become a better version of yourself. So those are like the types of books I like to read. Obviously, you can read whatever you like to read. It doesn't matter, but reading has been also shown to be very good for you, very good for cognitive performance and memory function, all that jazz. So I like to read before bed because I find reading before bed is just like a very calming, relaxing activity, and it kind of primes my brain and gets me ready to go to sleep. There are so many benefits for that as well, like having a routine before bed so your brain knows, okay, it's time to sleep, it's time to relax. But reading before bed, highly recommend reading, implementing that healthy habit into your life. The next thing is something that people are gonna roll their eyes at me for or be like, yeah, I've heard of that, but like, I'm probably not gonna do it. But it's meditating. Meditating has literally changed my life. I think I started meditating when I was so sad at a very low point in my life in like 2019, and then I kind of leveled up from there, okay? Meditating has just made me so much more like balanced and calm. It's made me be able to kind of like be in touch with my emotions, but also be able to like rejig and know that my emotions don't rule me. Like it's just something I'm experiencing. It's something that's gonna come and pass through me. I know meditating sounds really like boring and trivial, but it has such amazing effects on your well-being. So I definitely recommend trying to instill that habit. There are so many different meditating apps that you can use. You can also YouTube meditations. I would definitely recommend starting with like guided meditations to kind of get yourself in the swing of things. I, even to this day, love guided meditations. Even though I know I can meditate on my own, there's just something nice about someone like guiding you through the steps in the process and not having to think as much about the steps in the process. But yeah, don't roll your eyes too much at me. Give it a shot, report back. It will change your life. It will change your life. That's all I have to say. Remember, you are what you do every day. The habits that you do every day is who you are, okay? I just said that. I hope this video kind of motivated you to think about some different healthy habits that you want to instill in your life. And just remember, you don't need to wait until like the start of a new year, the start of a new month, the start of a new week, the start of a new day. You can literally start doing healthy habits right now. Feel free to comment down below a healthy habit that has changed your life that you've implemented in your routine. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. It helps me out. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every single Sunday. I hope you're enjoying some of this more like lifestyle content videos. I am traveling soon. By soon, I mean in the new year, so not super soon, but it's coming up. I'm in my working era, saving for the next trip. That's everything for this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be.